Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today, I did not plan on doing this video. I completely did not plan on doing it at all, but because of events that happened yesterday, I thought I would. So if you haven't read the title of the video, I am going to be talking about the Kat Von D and Makeup Revolution whole blow up drama that happened yesterday, and I'll be comparing the Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette and the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade Palette. So yeah, I'll be talking about all the details, brand information, and how I feel about each palette. So please keep on watching, and if you are not, please stop right here. It's not worth your time and effort. So let's get into the video. So I have my notes right here. So I am not like thinking off the top of my head. I took some notes down about both brands and some of the things that I feel. Kat Von D started back in 2008 when Kat was approached by Sephora to start her own makeup line. Sephora is owned by LVMH, also known as Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton SE. So LVMH is a luxury goods company that's based in, I think, France. So yeah, that's who they're owned by. So also, notable companies that everybody loves that are owned by them are Guerlain, Benefit Cosmetics, Christian Dior, as well as several other brands that people like to buy from, makeup-wise. Kat is involved with everything in her brand. She is always there for product development. She's the one who product development. That's her. She's always there testing her products herself, naming the products. She designs the packaging and the layout of each palette, lipstick, whichever product she's working on. And she also makes the displays at Sephora and the website. So Kat is pretty hands-on. She always shows us drafts of whatever she's working on. She showed drafts of the Serpentina palette, Alchemist palette, when she made the Saint and Sinner palette, way back when. She always designs the fonts, the packaging, everything. Her motto is quality over quantity. That's a big thing. She created her brand as an artist. She is an artist. She draws, she paints, she plays piano. So she is thinking as an artist. She's not thinking as a businesswoman when she's thinking of her products first. When she's designing them, she's thinking, oh, as an artist, what would I like? And trying to make them so it's easier for regular people to use and to understand. So that's how she thinks, I feel, in terms of when she's creating makeup and drawing and such. She is cruelty-free, and she's Logical Harmony and Leaping Bunny certified. 80% of her products are vegan, but she is currently making the switch to being fully vegan. Two products that are not vegan are the Shade and Light Eye Palette and the Shade and Light Contour Palette, which she is currently working on making them vegan. Vegan pigments and solvent substitutes are very expensive, so you can't make the switch like boom, like that. You need to make it gradually. You need to find suppliers. You need to find factories that will be able to formulate the vegan version to the regular version and have the quality and texture match. It's very, very difficult. Makeup Revolution is owned by Tam Beauty. They first started their brand in March 2008 in London, United Kingdom. They are known for being affordable, which there's nothing wrong with being affordable, but they are in the fast beauty movement, which means they create affordable products at a rapid pace based on the latest trends and products that are popular. That's why they create their own versions of the chocolate bar palette by Too Faced, the naked palettes by Urban Decay, the skin fetish by Pat McGrath, and other brands. They completely rip off those brands to create their own versions of their products, hence the fast beauty movement. They are cruelty-free and vegan. The cruelty-free is a gray area because they are made in China, and by Chinese law, you need to test on animals before you can sell product in China, or if you're producing in China. Which I feel like Makeup Revolution, they may not test the final product on animals, but they may test during different stages of the production cycle. They claim to be vegan. They are not vegan. They have talc and carmine in it along with mineral oil. I know people have talc and mineral oil allergies, which it's a no-go. Talc and mineral oil are fillers, so you can see that. They push 3,000 products per year. This is what the CEO said. They push 3,000 products per year. New products per year. A lot of makeup companies don't push 3,000 new products per year. That's insane. So you can see, they're not taking time to perfect their quality of their products. You can find it at Ulta in the US and Superdrug and Boots in the UK. So now I'm going to talk about the drama that happened yesterday and then get into what I think of both palettes side by side. So if you don't know already, Kat called Makeup Revolution out on her Instagram. She said it was a blatant copy. I think it's a blatant copy, and I'll explain why. So, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette was launched March 2015 along with the Shade and Light Eye Contour Brush. The Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade palette by Makeup Revolution was launched July or August 2016. So that's at least about a full year and a half between both product launches. Kat's palette, this one, is $48, and the Makeup Revolution palette is $15. Makeup Revolution has copied many different brands. Laura Mercier and her highlighters, Urban Decay and the Naked palette, Pat McGrath and her skin fetishes, Too Faced and their chocolate bar palette and their peach palette, Kylie and her lip kits, Jeffree and his skin frost, and ADH and countless other brands. When I looked at Kat's Instagram yesterday, people were saying that this was a dupe. This is not a dupe. These are not dupes at all. These are not dupes. This palette, the Makeup Revolution palette, is a blatant rip-off of the Shade and Light palette. A dupe, by definition, is a product by one brand that is similar in color, finish, texture, and quality to another brand's product. That's what a dupe is. This came out first. This is the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette. This is the Ultra Eye Contour Shade and Light palette. Light and Shade palette, whatever. It's practically the same thing. If you guys can see, the color layout is the exact same. The colors, they swatch the exact same. On my right eye, on this eye, I am using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and on this eye, I used the Makeup Revolution one. Personally, I prefer this one. I feel like this one, I didn't have any problems blending out. This one I did. This one was very chalky. It applied horribly. It applied super duper dry, and I did not like that at all. People were also complaining that Kat needs to lower prices. No. They don't understand. You're not paying just for the product. You're paying for the product development. Product development takes years. It can take 3 years to put out a holiday palette, like a Kat Von D holiday palette or a Too Faced holiday palette. That could be 3 years out that they start, or 2 years out since starting. say if they were like, okay, we're gonna start doing drafts for holiday 2017, and they could have started in 2014 or 2015 for this one palette. That's how long it takes. You're paying for product development. You're paying for the actual thought and artistry behind it, the testing, the product quality. You're paying for the ingredients. You're paying for better quality ingredients. You're also paying for a palette that's not going to break within 2 to 4 months, that will last you years. As well as they also have to pay for laboratories to formulate and stuff. They also have to pay lab chemists. They have to find places that will print all the packaging, the unit cartons. Guys, they have all these expenses that goes into making this one palette, and they still need to make profit too. It's not all about the name, it's all about everything that goes into producing a high quality palette, a high quality product. That's what goes into this. Kat will never lower prices. It's not going to happen. And people are saying she needs to lower prices because they can't afford it. Do what the rest of us do and save for it. I'm not going to lie, save for it. That's what I do with my makeup. That's what I did when I was in high school, and I didn't have a lot of money. That's like, I wasn't working at the time. I saved any pocket money that my parents gave me and put it towards getting a naked palette, because I was into the naked palettes back then. I put my money and saved it. I saved for months. I saved for 6 months for my naked 2 palette. That's what I did. I saved for 6 months to get that palette. 6 months after it launched, I got that palette because I saved my money for it. That's what I did. So people who are complaining that it's too expensive, save your money. Or if your birthday's coming up, or if Christmas is coming up, ask for it. That's what I did. That's what I still do. If I would really like something. Kat Von D is one of the cheapest brands at Sephora. So her palettes are under $50. Her holiday palettes are no more than $60. She just keeps it. It's one of the cheapest palettes. Makeup Forever palettes are usually well over $50. Urban Decay is over $50. And no one's complaining about Urban Decay being over $50. No one's complaining that their products are expensive. They're telling you, oh, get over it, get over it. No. Kat's one of the cheapest brands at Sephora. And if you want to be smart and get a palette, there are key times during the year to shop at Sephora to get your palette. Number 1, join the Beauty Insider program. It's great. Join it, because during the year they have set times when they have sales. Number 1, the spring sale. The spring sale will be coming up, I think, within the next couple of weeks. You can get about 15% off. That will save you some money so you can get this palette. That's a good way. Number 2, the VIB sale, which is in November. You get 20% off. 20% off. 20% off, you can get off the palette. So we'll take it down to under $40. Under $40. That's another alternative. Or you can wait until December. December they send out rewards coupons for, depends on your status. So if you're Beauty Insider, you can get a coupon that's $15 off. VIB $20 off. Rouge $25 off. So say if you were VIB, just putting it out there, or no, let's say if you're Beauty Insider, this palette is $48 minus 15. You're getting this for about $30. If you were VIB, $20. You'll be getting this for $28. And then if you were Rouge, you'd get this palette for $23. There are ways to afford palettes like this. You just gotta shop smart during the year, okay? Shop smart during the year. A lot of people who buy at Sephora, they plan to buy things around these sale times. It works. You just gotta plan, and you just gotta strategically plan when to hit these sales to be able to get products like these. And like I said, save your money. That's what a lot of bloggers do if they really want something. We save our money, we put it towards it. It's like putting money towards a vacation. It's the same thing. If we want to go on vacation in a year's time, we start putting money away for it immediately. So we have money, more than enough money, to fund our flights, the trips, food, and have extra money left over to buy whatever we want on vacation. Kat does have a right to be upset because she put her heart and soul into this palette. She puts her heart and soul into everything she does. And people are just chewing her out for it, telling her to grow up and be a big girl and put on her big girl panties and just get over it. Kat does have a right to be angry. She does have a right to sue because they literally ripped off her product because of this. They're into the fast beauty movement. People don't understand she's thinking as a artist first before being a businesswoman, because that's what she had. She had artistry first before making her makeup line. She put her heart and soul into it. If you are an artist and you create something and then you make it and then you create prints off of it, you make your own prints of that work and you're selling your prints, and then one day you're walking on the street and you see your work that you made, someone taking it, altering it a little bit, changing your signature out for theirs, changing color scheme or whatever, but it's the exact same thing and selling it as theirs, you would be very, very angry as well. So I understand her logic where she's coming from. And people are, this is plagiarism. This is blatant plagiarism. What's cool is people are condoning it. And if this was a paper or whatever, or if this was an actual artist who had paintings hanging up in galleries, people would be mad. But now people are just saying it's just makeup. Yes, there are plenty of neutral palettes, but each brand has their own unique style of putting palettes together. So from what I know, Kat is the only person who puts her palettes like this. Just as a point of reference, the Metal Matte palette, I also have that by her. Look, the layout is the exact same. This is her layout. This is how she's known for her palettes. My Interstellar palette and my Chrysalis palette, the Monarch palette, it looks just like this. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And people are condoning the blatant plagiarism, and being a makeup artist, being a makeup lover, and someone who has admired Kat and admires many different artists of all types, like, this just really, really grinds my gears. Let me talk about the palette after I've talked about how I feel and blah blah blah. So Shade and Light palette, Makeup Revolution palette. So I'm gonna go through the ingredients. So okay, so let's take a look at the outer packaging. So this is the Makeup Revolution palette. This says new formula talc free. Okay, I'm gonna expect that there's no talc in it. Ingredients: mica, okay, talc. But this isn't supposed to have talc in it. It says talc free. It says talc free. But it has talc in it? Talc is a filler. Okay. Silica, magnesium stearate, mineral oil. I know a lot of people do not like mineral oil in their makeup because it clogs their pores and makes them break out. So, ethyl hexyl, palmitate, polybutene, dimethicone, phenoxyethanol, ethyl hexylglycerin, and it says may contain titanium dioxide, iron oxides, and red dye number 40. Okay, there's not that many ingredients in here. So for Kat's packaging, she has each of the ingredients for each eyeshadow. She has the ingredients. So generally her eyeshadows, because they have a lot of the same ingredients, they have mica, kaolin, zinc stearate, lauryl lysine, dimethicone, silica. So they do have dimethicone and silica, as well as mica, glyceryl capryl, hydrogenated lecithin, phenoxyethanol, potassium sorbate, safflower seed oil, rosa canina flower extract, It said may contain titanium dioxide, iron oxide, carmine. So it's saying it may contain carmine. So most likely. So it says may contain. So this may not be even vegan. From what this says, because it said may contain, it could contain small amount of carmine. So it does have the same ingredients. But as you can see the more ingredients, she has more ingredients. So, and she has like actual like oils from flowers and stuff like that, extracts. This doesn't. It literally just has glycerin, mica, talc, silica, like basic filler. Well, all products are made from mica. Well, all powder products are made from mica, but they have talc. People have talc allergies, so that's a big no-no. Mineral oil. People have mineral oil allergies. Big no-no. Break people out. So you can already see, just from the listing of the ingredients, the quality is there. From what I can tell you, I had an easier time applying my Kat Von D palette versus this. Kat Von D, I have several of her palettes. I have the Metal Matte, I have Mi Vida Loca Remix, I have Interstellar and Chrysalis. My friend has Pastel Goth. I've tried Pastel Goth. I've tried Serpentina. I like her eyeshadows. She knows her formula. She works on her formula. That's what I can say. I've tried Makeup Revolution. I used Makeup Revolution when I first got into college, and I can honestly say their products are horrible. I hate them. Anytime I bought from them, I had to return them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If like, I can't use their products. I just can't. This eye, it took a bit of blending to do. It just blended. It didn't really blend that well, and it was very patchy. My Kat Von D palette didn't really give me any fallout, but it does kick up quite a bit in the pan. This gave me so much fallout. So much fallout. I literally had it all over my face before I did my foundation, and that's what I didn't like about it. You can already tell it's very, very chalky and such, and I didn't like that. So let me swatch a couple of the comparison shades for you, so you guys can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch a couple colors to show you the difference between the two of them. So I'm going to take the black shade from Kat Von D. This is called Shacks. And the black shade from the Makeup Revolution palette. I'm going to swatch them side by side. Well, as you can tell, the Kat Von D is super duper pigmented, as well as it's consistent. The Makeup Revolution palette is not that consistent at all. You can see it's not consistent at all. And if you zoom in, you can tell when I move it up, you can tell it's patchy. You can tell right here it's patchy, very, very patchy, versus the Kat Von D one. The Kat Von D one is better in consistency. So now I'm going to swatch the brown shade, this red brown shade, against the Makeup Revolution palette. So they're on my fingers. This one is Kat Von D. This one's Makeup Revolution. So I'm going to swatch that for you. And you can see already as it is. Kat Von D is smoother. Kat Von D is on top. The Makeup Revolution one is on the bottom. You can tell Kat Von D is a lot smoother. And you could tell from Makeup Revolution, it's very, very chalky. It's chunky. It's already, if I blow it away, half of it's gone. It's already half gone from blowing it off. So you can tell from that. I would definitely go for the Kat Von D palette because the quality is there. The artistry is there. This is literally just a cheap knockoff version. I'd rather splash out more cash for the better palette versus the cheaper palette. There are great drugstore alternatives, I guarantee you. Wet n Wild has been killing the game. e.l.f. has been killing the game. Maybelline has been killing the game too. Like, they've been bringing out really, really good products. Good, affordable products. Makeup Revolution needs to take a step back and produce their own product instead of blatantly ripping off of other companies and then marketing it as their own product that they had no involvement in the creativity process. They did not create that product. They literally just stole it from somebody. That's what I want to see. I want Makeup Revolution to be revolutionary, create their own products. That's what their name stands for. Instead of creating the fast beauty and like fast fashion and just pulling things from other people and marketing it as theirs. That's how I feel about it. I definitely support Kat. I've been following her since I was like 13, 14 years old, since this brand started. So people who are about to roast me saying that, oh, you just can't afford yourself, I save my money for everything. I saved for this palette. I saved and I bought this palette. So, like, I saved it. I saved for it. This I can just go to Ulta and buy anytime. No hesitation. But with this, I planned and saved. That's how I get it. And you can too if you are strategic about what you're buying and you're strategic about during what times of the year you're buying. That's how to shop properly for makeup. I should really do a video on it. On how to shop for makeup. Thank you all for watching this video. Please let me know what you guys think about this situation, and how you feel about spending more for quality makeup versus just buying a cheaper alternative. I love Kat. I love her brand. I love her products, and I've liked her since I was a kid. So yeah, I'll see you all in my next video, and bye guys.